All right, thanks, Brad. Talking with Gregg Nesbitt after a disappointing loss. I don't know if there's any other way to put it against William Jewell this afternoon. You got off to a nice start, but things kind of petered out late in the first half, especially in the second half. From your standpoint, what do you take away from this defeat?
Well, we've been playing with fire, Ryan, in terms of major penalties and turnovers. I think we'd had 9 turnovers over the last 3 weeks coming into this ball game, and too many major penalties with holds and late hits and that type of stuff. And thought that came back to bite us a little bit. You got to tip your hat to Jewell. I thought they came out in the third quarter, and I thought we had a lot of momentum at halftime with the late touchdown to go up 17-0. And I thought they really came out and played really inspired football and did a nice job to make it a ball game in the third quarter and ultimately steal it.
You mentioned the penalties. That's something I wanted to ask you about. Last year, your team was one of the least penalized in the conference, and it appears to be a trend this season that the penalties are going to be something that your team needs to overcome. What accounts for that discrepancy from year to year?
You know, I don't know. We preach the same things. Ultimately, it's my responsibility, so we'll look at the video, and it'll be an interesting video. You know, it was you want consistency, and I don't know how many major holds we had today, and they must have done a lot better job. I thought we were doing a pretty good job of getting after the quarterback, but so we'll look at the video and assess when we get to the film room tomorrow.
Was there a singular turning point in this game from your perspective?
No, I thought the first 5 to 7 minutes of the third quarter for both units were going to be critical, and you know, the defense got off to a good start. I think that we moved the ball, got a first down, if my memory is correct, another penalty. And as we punt the ball away, I was turned actually talking to the offense, and they hit us with a 65-yard play. That gave them life, that particular play, because at that point, I don't think they really thought they were in the ball game. It was the feeling down on the field. From that point on, it was a dogfight, and we just didn't respond very well.
What's the update on Devontae's status? It was good to see him back in the second half, but how close to 100% was he?
Well, he's been hampered. He tweaked that ankle week 2 against Langston, and it's bothered him for a month, and it's probably going to bother him the rest of the year.
Even with the defeat this week, next week still looms large. Indianapolis, the reigning conference champion, they have not lost a game in the GLVC. How do you think you can get this team to focus on that? I don't think that should be a challenge. The focus has been on Indy all year.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how we bounce back after a bitter loss, tough loss, a disappointing loss. And you know, we think obviously Jewell's going to have a say to go in the conference race, and that's what they're shooting for. But it's going to be until somebody beats Indianapolis. They've won 18, 19 in a row now in the league, and we have that opportunity next week right here at Stokes.
All right, well, we'll look forward to that game next week. Hopefully better results when we speak with you in 1 week's time, but thank you as always for your time.
All right, Ryan, thank you.